Hey everybody, Dr. Kent and Dr. Jocelyn here with Crossroads Chiropractic, and we are coming up on our labor prep workshop, and that's going to be May 22nd at 6:15 right here in our office. And a lot of people are probably asking, what is this labor prep workshop? So that's what we're here to do. So Dr. Jocelyn, this is really, this is what you are passionate about. So I want you to explain a little bit, what is the labor prep workshop going to be about?
Yeah, so we noticed with a lot of the pregnant moms that we're taking care of here in the office that there was sort of a gap. There was a really good online labor prep, birth prep courses, and then the ones that people were taking that were through their OBs or through the hospital were really just only talking about interventions and things that could possibly go wrong, pain coping mechanisms that are all medical based. And so I wanted to fill the gap. I wanted us to host something that's going to give women information about labor, about what their body's going to be going through, so that when you have more knowledge, you can make better choices. When you know what's going on, then you're going to have a better understanding of it, and it's not going to be as scary. There's not going to be as much fear in it. So we just want to have this to empower and equip women and their significant others, their spouses as well, on what to expect and how to handle it.
Yeah. And so there's also going to be a lot of, just like she talked about, a lot of hope, a lot of things like that. Mm-hmm. But Dr. Jocelyn, for those moms that maybe are watching this video and they're not sure if this is for them, how do you know if this workshop is for you?
Absolutely. I mean, in my opinion, if you are pregnant or you want to be pregnant in the near future, I would recommend coming to this, right? There is, pregnancy happens, every 9 to 10 months if you're in that boat, right? So it's probably been a while. Even if it isn't your first child, it's probably been a while since you've been refreshed on this information, some stuff that we're going to go through, right? I'm making our stuff as we go right now, making sure it's as up to date as possible, but we're going to talk about what the heck are contractions, what is the body physically doing, what are the phases within those, what are some breathing and some coping techniques. And one of my favorite sections that we're starting to build out right now is your section. So what are you going to be talking about?
Yeah, so for all the dads out there, we want you to come as well. We're letting you know about all of this in advance because we want you to get a babysitter if you have kids. We want you to come out as a couple and come to this together because dads, you have a very important and vital role in this also. It's really easy to just sit back and say, well, you're going to figure it out, or the doctors are going to figure it out. But the problem is that only sets up a fear and anxiety driven birth process. And so for us, we're actually going to be sharing a part of our story as well, most of our story of having our daughter in just the prep that we did for that. But dads, you have a really important role because moms are doing all of this prep for themselves, and my wife is going to be explaining a lot of things that they can do to prepare their bodies and their minds and everything for it. But when they're in that moment, it's really easy to cave to anything in those moments. And dads, if you're there and you're strong in what you want your birth story to be, and and you're empowered in what you want things to look like, you're going to be a whole lot less taken aback by these things when they come in the moment, and you're going to be able to make those more rational decisions in those moments. So it's really important for dads to be available and to know exactly what is happening with your wife's body and how, so you can help prevent the wrong things from happening and also make it the story that you want it to be.
Yeah, absolutely. All the information that I did for labor prep and all the information I had did us absolutely no good when the labor got really intense. He needed to know it too, so that he knew how to best support me. Yeah. So if y'all have more questions, reach out to our office though. Click the link below, make sure you reserve your seats. We want to make sure we have enough seats for everyone, so we need an accurate head count. Hit the link below and put it on your calendars. Remember, the 22nd, 6:15. We're looking forward to seeing you here in the office.